Hello again, everybody. Sci-Fi86 back again for another episode of my Let's Build Season 3. Today I'm going to go ahead and move on to our next challenge, and in this challenge, I actually asked in the last episode if I wanted it to, or if you guys wanted it to be a parkour, or if you wanted it to be a maze. I've already made this giant room here, and I just looked at the comments, and there was a comment in there that said maze. So we're going to go ahead and make this a maze followed by a parkour, because there was only one comment, so I'm guessing there was probably somebody out there that wanted to see a little bit of both. So here we are with our maze room. Now, in order to make a maze, I like to split up our entrances as much as possible, with as many different options as possible. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so then the very first thing I like to do, okay, I like to use the floor here as like my, or not the floor here, but like my, this pathway on the floor as like a marker for where the pathway needs to go. So let's go ahead and start figuring this out. We need to keep these one apart. Let's go ahead and like that. Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Putting a random second entrance there yet? No, not yet. There then. There we go. And here actually I think I want to do something like that. Okay. So we've got that little corner there. At this point, what I have to do next is something along the lines of raising this wall up by 3, or not by 3, but 3 total, so that you can't jump up to see over it. And if you look, come out here, can't see over here either, so yeah. The only place you'd be able to see over it is over there, and when you see the parkour part. The parkour is going to go right over the top. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue our maze. If this takes too long, I might edit it out, but I'm going to act like I'm not, just in case. Let's go ahead and continue this way. And I kind of want to bring this all the way around like so. I'm thinking this needs to go like so. This needs to go like so. Actually, let's go ahead and split this path up. And then over here, since we joined those ones, I'm actually going to end up joining these ones too. This is going to be confusing, but the best way to build a maze is actually spontaneous, but there's also ways to build it with a plan. I'm trying to build it spontaneous. I like doing spirals and stuff to get people lost in. Also, I like to have as many options and cutoffs and stuff going on as possible. No. So let's go ahead and get a little spiral going on in here. Little spiral. So let's go ahead and do something like that. Actually, let's go ahead and connect that right into that spiral, just like so. I'm thinking... Actually, you know what? This one's going to end right there. No, right there. And this one's going to sneak right by it. There we go. Oops, not that way. There we go, like that. Cool. So, we've got a little something going on now. Little spiral action. Although with the spiral, I'm kind of thinking about getting rid of this one and just making it worse. Big, giant spiral dead end on this one. Sometimes I do larger spirals, but this is kind of a small maze. So, yeah, we'll just do it like that. Alright, so, I've got that section. You can get a decent view here of what it might look like to go through. So far it looks really easy. But it's okay. I mean, I don't mind adding in more mazes later on in this adventure map. For now we have at least a base layout for a maze. I'm thinking right here what I'm going to do is actually send that directly back into that little spiral area. And right here, I'm going to have this continue over here. Have this continue over here. And then have this kind of cut over here. Alright. Oops, not that. There we go. At this point I'm getting closer to the end, so I'm going to go ahead and add in where I want my... well, there's something I like to add in, and that's a invisible door. But in this case, I can't really do an invisible door, but I can do... Maybe what I should do is have the levers in the maze activate the pistons on the wall for the parkour, so that you can't finish the parkour without doing all of the maze. Okay, so that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Something I've done in the past, and it's worked out pretty well, so might as well. Oops. And I'm thinking this will be a dead end. And we continue going out this direction like so. What I'm thinking is let's go ahead and have this dead end there. No. Let's go and turn that way. Let's go and have this dead end there. Okay. If we have this turned this way, this can be our final pathway there. And then we want this one. Or I want this one to go like so that you can't see the lever. Because I'm going to put a lever and a light right here. So you can't see it except for from above. Oops. And then let's go ahead and place this here. Continue this way. That'll be our true path. This will take you back into... Actually, no. There we go. So, there we have it. This side's more or less done, or at least the actual pathways are done. I'm going to go ahead and come over here and lay out these pathways. And I will actually go ahead and cut this part out, because that was already 9 minutes, because I want to leave some time for parkour. So, I will be right back. Now parkour is because it's just going to be then you're going to have to find a way back. Pretty much. We're still okay.
Stay tuned for the next episode where I actually come through here and connect all the stuff to the redstone. What I'll probably do is between now and the episodes, so you actually see it in the next episode all functioning and everything. I just don't want to make you guys sit through me building storage, use these contraptions to build, and a couple of others. So, yeah, it's probably going to be best for me to do that on camera because it's the and I'll just show it to you in the next episode. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for next week's Let's Build Season 3 episode. Thanks for watching this one. Please leave a like and share if you enjoyed.